Hello doll collectors, enthusiasts, and creatives. I'm Kim. Welcome to my channel, The Dolls, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Today I'm doing a VR to Tiny Soul Whispers with the hashtag #GetToKnowMe while I clean up this terribly messy room. Okay, first question. What are the origins of your YouTube name? So the name of my channel is The Dolls, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and it can be traced to this Barbie right here, the Bewitched doll. I got her years and years ago, probably 15 years ago in Cincinnati. She is a reproduction. I bought her, left her in box, and pretty much packed her up and forgot about her. I moved her all the way to California when I moved here in 2020 and recently unpacked her about not even a year ago. I was a subscriber for Candy of Tiny Soul Whispers. She began unboxing her doll collection, and subsequently I followed her there on that channel and then discovered March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis. And that triggered something in me. I remembered about the Bewitched doll, pulled her out, dusted her off, and then decided to get her some friends. So thus the coven was born. All those Halloween Barbies and a couple of Monster High Barbies thrown in. And I decided to create another channel myself, and because I am into storytelling and myth and literature, The Dolls, the Witch, and the Wardrobe came to me also because I'm into fashion and I'm trying to create I'm trying to start a hobby and learn how to sew and make clothes for the dolls. So here's a peek at the display, which is supposed to be a giant wardrobe with also a little stage area to model their new fashions. It all started with this Rainbow High wardrobe. I got it on clearance. I think I paid $15 for it. It came with a ton of fashion. I set it up, and then a month or so ago I got this, I think it's Mini Brands closet, and I really like it. I wanted to have a space right beside it and found this little closet. I don't love it. I think I might end up making a piece to go here. I really am inspired by this design of this Mini Brand, so maybe just another piece, but I might even do it in white. We'll see. I just need more space to hang the clothes because I'm finding that these little pre-made doll closets, they're not actually deep enough to hang a wardrobe, and there's not enough space to actually hang the wardrobe. I'm going to have to store a lot of clothes, but it's okay. I like this setup. I may move the stuff around. Again, I told you it's a hot mess. I've been house sitting and been in and out of my doll room very little through the month of August. So I'm going to clean this up while we're talking. I told you this place was a mess. I have so much to do. I got to clear all of this out. But second question, what is a fear of yours? It's funny because Candy at Tiny Soul Whispers tagged me in this hashtag, #GetToKnowMe, and I have the same fear. It is a fear of heights. Now, I do not get paralyzed, but I feel really uncomfortable. And I didn't even know about this until, I want to say, it must have been 2015, maybe 2014. I am an event manager for an IT company, and at the time I was planning a sales reward trip, you know, where you reward the salespeople. I had to do a site visit in Costa Rica, and before I left, the CEO of the company said, hey, check out ziplining while you're there. And I was like, okay, no worries. I get there, long story short, maybe I could insert a picture. I get there, I'm all suited up. It's just me and two guys that are going to do this ziplining thing. And it's in Costa Rica. And we're hiking up to the first platform. You actually have to like climb up a tree, and it's this big, huge, huge tree. And you end up being like so high above this rainforest. I'm standing at this tree and I'm looking out at this first zip line, and I realize I'm like pressed up against the tree. I was terrified. I was kind of freaking out, and the two guides were great. They were like, hey, it'll be okay. Are you sure you want to do it? And I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to do this. And they said, well, let's just do it, in tandem, so that I didn't have to worry about any of it. I was literally along for the ride. And the tip they gave me was, just don't look down. Always look up. So yeah, that is my fear. So I travel a lot. So like I said, I'm trying to teach myself to sew. So I've put together this sort of travel sewing kit. So here's a binder, a couple of patterns, just patterns that I've pulled off the internet. This channel, LuvigaDolls, she is amazing, and if you haven't checked out her channel, please do. She has all these free patterns. She shows you how to make all these clothes by hand, and she just put out a video like showing you how to do the stitches by hand that she uses, which I love because I'm a beginner. And this is all for Rainbow High, Shadow High dolls. And then I've collected as well some for Barbie, and again I have these two patterns right here for Barbie as well, which has quite a bit in it. So love that. Can take that. I have some paper for making patterns, and then of course I have just a little design sketchbook. I have a little sewing kit, which I'll show you. So lots of different threads, some scissors to cut paper, this little, I guess fabric cutter is what I use it for. Plenty of little knickknacks, sewing needles, threader, everything that I need in that way. And then I got another, this is actually a pencil case, but I like the dimensions, and see, it's squishy. So I've got some little fabric scissors there, some fabric fusion, some fray check, some thread, just embroidery thread, some nice fabrics, new fabric scissors for me. I like them because they have a cover. And then I've just put an assortment of fabrics in there, some pins, and a little pin cushion. So this packs up pretty neatly and compactly. And then my models, which are these two. I like her because no hair. And I like her because her hair is pulled back in a ponytail. I know I could do it for a lot. She, I think, has pretty much the proportions, maybe a little bit smaller in the chest than, say, the Malibu Barbie, but I think I can make adjustments on that. So that's my little sewing kit. I also have a tiny little iron, and this is tiny. This is a little steam iron, which is great. And the other iron I have is just a heat press iron, and it's even smaller than this. Okay, it's a little bit smaller than this. And then I have a little ironing pad. So when I was house sitting, I could take this little kit with me and work on making some clothes for the dolls. So I need to find a place for this. Now, what is question 3? So question 3, what are you good at? What's your skill? I mean, I think I'm okay at a lot of things. I think what I'm good at is being creative. Being creative every day. Making something every day. Doing something creative every day. Whether it's writing, photography, making videos, making clothes. To make something, I do it every day, and I think I'm good at that. What is your favorite movie, TV show? What are you currently watching? I don't know if I can say favorite of all time, so how about current faves? What I'm currently watching, I just watched Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar, and I love it. Apparently it came out in 2021, and I think I just wrote it off as some stupid movie, and then I watched it on a recent business trip on the plane, and it just resonated with me. It's so funny. I really loved it, so I've literally watched it 3 or 4 times at this point. I love like Cruella de Vil, the remake. I love that movie. It's so good. I like TV. I like Project Runway, Making the Cut. There's lots of like spooky TV shows that I like to watch, but I've already seen them all, like Wednesday, Stranger Things, those kind of movies or series. I love them, but waiting on the next season for those. So question number 5, what is your favorite doll? You know, it's hard. I really like them all. I don't have that many, I mean, relatively speaking. Of course, the witches have a special place in my heart. All the Barbie witches and Halloween dolls I love. I collected them first. And then these, because of the fashion, right? I mean, I absolutely love this classic. This is a reproduction. I just did a video on her. I just love her. I think she's so classy. Classic. I like her glance. I like her hair. She just looks very mod and 1960s to me. And then I really like the Integrity Toys line. I love Poppy Parker. Her face is so pretty. I love that face sculpt. I also really like, and let me scooch it down to show you, my Rainbow High dolls. I really, really like too. I love the fashion with this line of dolls. Now, will I get season or series 3? I don't know. I mean, like, I'm like, how many more dolls can I get? I don't really want more dolls, but I would buy the heck out of some fashion packs or play sets without dolls. I wish they would sell more fashion packs, particularly for Rainbow High, but also for Barbie. Like with the new Barbie movie, did I need 2 Barbies? No, but I wanted that disco suit. And of course I wanted the classic Margot Robbie Barbie, so. But the Rainbow High dolls I love, and that one, Uma Von House, I think is my favorite. I love everything about her. Okay, and the 6th question is, what is your favorite store, BJD, otherwise? I don't really have a store. So maybe I should talk about what's my favorite brand, because I think I mainly get most of the dolls from Amazon, or, you know, like with Integrity Toys through Integrity. So I would say my favorite brands are Barbie, Rainbow High and Shadow High, and the Integrity Toys line. It's the doll. Now I do have a couple of the Monster High. I've looked at and thought about getting a couple more Monster High, but I don't think I'm going to. It's not that I don't like them. I'm just like, why? Because again, I think I have plenty of dolls, although you may laugh when I show you my stack to unpack. Okay, and question number 7, what is your clothing style for you and your dolls? Well, I am wearing a t-shirt, as you saw. And I guess my style, if anything, would be functional, would be as close to pajamas as I can possibly get. I work from home, so often I'm just wearing t-shirts and yoga pants. I just want to be comfortable. For the dolls, I want to try making some really cool looking clothes, some garments. I want to get good at it and create some really amazing fashion for them. I am starting on a little sort of kimono for the Malibu. I think she's really cute. I love that suit. So I've got some material, and I'll show you. In fact, I was starting to work on it while I was house sitting. Here it is. So I thought this would make a really pretty, like a butterfly sort of drapey kimono beach cover up for her, and it should be easy, right? Should be easy, right? So we'll see. So far I've got it cut out into a big rectangle, but look, here's what's funny. It's like totally not straight, right? And this material, I'm not sure. We'll see how I do with it. I think it's pretty. I think to close this video, I'm going to show you the other Barbies that I'm dying to unbox. I have 2 of the Weird Barbie coming. They're not here yet. But other than that, I think that's it. I say that. But I am looking for a PJ with the Steffi face. And I know there's a reproduction out there, so I definitely want to get her if I can ever find her at a good deal. So, you know, I'm just looking out. She's not a Grail doll or anything. I just kind of want a friend for Barbie. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I know this has been a long, chatty video, not something I normally do, but I wanted to reply to that VR, getting to know you. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.